Now, bro fam, thank you for tuning back into the channel. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Each and every subscription helps. Hit that button.
It's Thursday, and we're back. Welcome back to the channel. It's Thursday, Cheap Not Broke Live. I am your host, Malcolm Hall. Thank you all for tuning back in. Turn that down. That is loud. Thank you all for tuning back into the channel. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Very much appreciated. All right, you know how I like to do. I like to jump right into the topics. I don't really like to pull people's leg and waste people's time. I like to get right to the nitty gritty. As they say, get to it. Get to the point. America is not a travel destination right now. America is not a travel destination right now. Nobody's coming. I don't know if you've heard about this on the news or you're familiar with this, but nobody's coming right now. They are not coming. People are staying away from the U.S. of A. They're like, we're not going over there. Y'all not going to have us hemmed up. I just came over there some vacation. Now I'm detained. Got me in the chains. Got me spending extra money. I'm supposed to be in my hotel right now. Now I'm over here messing with y'all. No. People are not doing it. They are not having that. So, yeah, that's what's going on. What we're going to talk about tonight. Talk about a little travel, a little everything. You know, because Memorial Day is coming up. I know some people about to hit the streets. I know you're going to hit the streets. Even if you hit them in your hometown, you're going to hit them streets because that's when the summer season officially starts, Memorial Day. You know, got your first day off, cookouts kicking off, everything is rolling good. School's out. I think in most places school's out. If you're in college, it is. But anyway, yep, all that good stuff is going. So let's talk about it in case if you're going somewhere, you want to know what's going on with you. Now, first things first, I know on May 7th, they had the Real ID. Let me see if the Real ID. I've been hearing some things about the Real ID. There's the Real ID delayed? Was it delayed? I don't know. The Real ID delayed? Let's see. Yes, your Real ID deadline has been delayed multiple times. The current deadline for May 1st, May 7th. The initial deadline was 2008, but it was pushed back several times, most recently 2022. Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, I think it's in effect right now. Can you still get on a plane with a Real ID? The deadline was today, and yes, the deadline has obviously been pushed back again. The American airport's desperate message for travelers over the past 2 years to anticipate a May 7th deadline for the Real ID. I just went and got mine, had to sit there, but we're just going to say that's what's going on. It's really happening. We're not going to do that. I don't want to get into all that. I don't want to have give anybody misinformation. It kicked off yesterday, and we're going to leave it at that. We're not going to tell you, oh, it's been pushed back. I would need concrete. I would need some concrete to tell y'all that. I don't want to say that, but if you don't have your Real ID, it's cool. You can still travel with your passport. You need a passport. Now, if you don't have a passport, I don't know. I don't know what you're going to, I don't know. You got to figure it out. But you got to get your Real ID if you haven't. Here in California, $45. I only got mine because I had to renew my driver's license. I said, well, let me go ahead and get this Real ID. I did it. It was not too bad. You got to take 2 documents and a proof of identification, Social Security card, passport, something like that. I don't think you can take your, can you take your driver's license? I don't know. It said passport. That was the easiest thing for me. And I took 2 utility bills. That was it. Boom. You stand there. And here's the key. I didn't wait all day because I couldn't get an appointment. They don't have no appointments available. None. You want to get an appointment at the DMV right now? It's not happening. You got to walk your ass down there. And you got to wait in line. And then they were calling us off. Now, they're kicking them off the lines. Now, I went to the one downtown Los Angeles. You know, a lot of people go there. But they got it through pretty quick. They closed at 5 o'clock. I walked my ass in there at 4:45. 4:45. Went in there. Bam. Showed my stuff. Gave me the card. Boom. Sit down and wait. Wait about 45 minutes. Close to an Yeah, about 45 minutes. They called my name. Then you had to go to one booth, go to another booth, and then you out of there. It took about an hour process. Not too bad. Not too bad. Took me $45. And they don't give it to you. I don't know about in your state, your city, your county. But here, they don't give it to you. You got to get it in the mail. So if you need it right away, well, deadline's passed, so you're going to need it now. But if you really need it now, I would suggest don't go down there and get pissed with them people if they're not giving it to you. Because I'm telling you here right now, it's a possibility they may not give it to you. They're going to mail it to you. So if you got to get it mailed, just know that before you go down there. Don't go raising hell. You know, goddamn, I'm supposed to get the ID. What happened? Why didn't I get my ID? No. Calm on down. Calm down. You didn't read the paperwork. We told you. You're going to get it mailed to you. So sit your goofy ass down. Now what they going to tell you. So I don't want you to get down there and have no problems. All right. Let's talk about it. So, yes, American travel is down. Why? Because, immigration. They're trying to deport everybody. And, all kind of funny stuff going on. I didn't know TSA can go through your phone and your computer. Did you know this? They can. I've heard this several places. They can go through your phone or your computer. Oh, man. Yep, it's we got to watch out for that. Josh Brown, can you renew the ID online? No. You got to go in person. Why? They got to take your picture. So you got to get your picture taken. They got to take a new picture for you. So you can't get it done online. I said, could I have done this online? Now what you do is you submit your documents online. And then this is how it worked for me. And then they'll come back and say, okay, documents are verified. So they save you from wasting time. So if they're not going to take the documents, you're going to figure that out at home. So whatever you're going to send in, you upload that. Then they'll come back. Okay, you're good to go. You print out this little, you get a little barcode or something like that. You walk in, they scan it, bam. They give you your number. You go sit down. You give one person your documents. They get all that stuff straight. They ask you if everything's correct. Boom. Then you walk over to the next person, take your picture, then you leave. That's it. That's all you do. So, yep, you get the process started online, but you can't finish the process online. Only reason being you got to get a new picture. So they're not using your old picture. So if they did, perfect. Hey, use my old picture. But you got to go get that new picture taken. So don't go in there looking like me. I was going looking crazy. My hair was all a little messed up, man. I was looking crazy. But hey, it is what it is. I didn't think nothing about the picture. I just went down there to get the ID done. But ladies, I know you ladies are very, very particular about their appearances, especially in pictures. Definitely want to have yourself together. Don't go out there without no makeup, no earrings. You're going to be leaving upset. Damn it. They didn't tell me I was taking a picture today. Well, it's ID time. You got to take a picture. So keep that in mind. When you're traveling. Like I said, you can travel with a passport, but your driver's license will be no good to get on the airplane and to get into a government office. So that's just the start. At some place, I'm pretty sure other places they're not going to take it as well. But yeah, it is what it is. So quick stat: international tourism in the U.S. is still down to pre-pandemic levels. Because it never really went back because people don't travel much for business no more. People staying put. But let me ask you this: if y'all had a dream vacation, where would you go? Before we get into it, where is your dream vacation? Where do you want to go? My dream vacation right now. Back to Thailand. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to go back. It's somewhere new. No. I want to go to Turkey. I do want to go to Turkey. No. I ain't gonna say that. Dream vacation. Want to go to Spain. Want to go back to Iceland. Want to go to Turkey. And I want to go to Africa. My cousin's in Africa. I want to go see him. So, yep. I need about 30 days to get all what I want to do done. That's my dream vacation. But whatever. Drop your dream vacation down there. Let me know what it is. So, yep. What's going on is this. So a lot of people, because see, we don't get international news. So in other countries, they're telling their citizens, hey, don't go over there because you can get, hemmed up with immigration. You don't know. You might have some issues or something like this. People come from other countries. And I think it was three German men. Three German men got detained. What was it? A couple weeks ago? I don't know. Maybe not a couple weeks ago. It's been a minute. But they got detained. So now I think their country, Germany, was telling citizens, don't go over there. And Canadians are not coming over here. And the Germans are not coming over here. So a lot of people are not coming over here right now. It's a little dangerous right now. Like, nah, I don't want to get over there, have problems, be stuck. Nobody wants to deal with that crap. That's not what you want. I wonder if I can go to AAA and renew my ID. Huh? I don't know. We might have to look it up. Get the. Well, yeah, guys. See, maybe Egypt. Dream vacation. Phyllis Hall. Oh yeah, Egypt. Go see the pyramids. Yes, that I forgot all about that. I'm thinking small. Yes, Egypt is on the bucket list. It's not my dream vacation, but yes, Egypt. Got Egypt. Got Thailand, Brazil, South Africa, Thailand. Yes, Thailand. Oh man, I just start smiling and grinning when I think about Thailand, baby. It's such a good damn time. I'm trying to tell you, everything is it's so inexpensive. It just don't make no damn sense. It don't make no sense. Thailand, Brazil, and South America, and we got Japan. Been to Japan for a layover. Been to Japan, Johnny Hong. Been to Japan for a layover, but I have not actually visited the country. I didn't leave the airport. Nope, I didn't want to leave the airport. I'm like, no, I don't want to leave the airport. You know, some people want to leave the airport, go play around. No, I'm not like that. I'm not really a fan of that. You know, you got a long layover. Hey, let's go out in the city and go do some stuff, come back. No, I want to stay my ass in the airport. I don't want to leave because I don't want nothing to happen and miss my plane. This is not my destination. This is a layover. My destination is somewhere else. So I don't want to play around and then they be like, oh no, you can't go. Oh, you got a problem. Whoa. What you mean? We can't get on the plane? What you mean? We going somewhere else. I'm just here for a layover. Oh, you out in the city, you got a problem. Whatever. I just don't want to take no chances. I want to get my ass back on the plane and keep it pushing. You know? But now I've changed. I don't like doing them long layovers no more. I'm paying the money. I'm not with them. Shit. You know, some of them cheaper flights, layovers are crazy long. When I went to Thailand first time, layover was what? Oh, man, it had to be 13 hours. It was crazy long layover. Long ass layover. I'm like, you know what? I'll never do this again. Never do this again. I'm trying to tell you, if you're going to Asia, look, spend the money. Don't do that long layover stuff. It's cool. It sounds okay when you're saving $100. But when you're sitting there for 12 hours, you're like, you know what? I would have spent $200 to get the hell up out of here. Don't do that. Don't take it from me. Spend the money. Don't play around with them layovers. Now, if you want to go out and go experience the city, that's you. I'm just not a fan of that. I don't like that. I don't want to get out there in the city and then I come back, do customs, they be like, oh, we got to talk to you. About what? No. Hell no. Because then the airline's not going to give me my flight back. They're not going to give me my money for the next leg back. Nope. I don't want no prices. I don't want no problems. So, right now, flights are expensive, especially domestic routes. I don't know if that's true. I've been reading flights are down. Flights are down right now because not as many people are traveling. And airlines have canceled routes because usually they will have a lot more routes in the summer, but the demand has not been there. Hotel prices are up 30% in major cities like New York and LA. Hell, that's all the time. What you telling me? That ain't nothing new. The high cost of travel in America, adding food, tipping culture of car rentals. Hell yeah, America is expensive. I mean, you travel, like, I can't even tell you, like, what's the cheapest city in America? I don't know. They're all the same. They're not all the same, but I don't know. Like, drop a comment. Let me know. What is the cheapest city in America? I don't know. I live in Los Angeles, back between Los Angeles, New York sometimes. They both cost a little money. Somebody would ask me, like, what's the cheapest country? I can tell you that. Thailand for me. Costa Rica was cheap. Colombia was cheap. A lot of places outside the United States are just way less money. But here, like, what is the cheapest city? State? Probably Mississippi. But we not going to, nobody's going to Mississippi. Speaking of which, did y'all know the movie where the location where they shot Sinners? Hold on. There we go. The location where they shot Sinners, I think the town, they don't have a movie theater. And they haven't seen the movie. They were like, hey man, y'all can't come shoot the movie here and not let us watch it. Hey, can we get a drive-in? Can we get something? I didn't know there was a place without no movie theaters. I had no idea. There was places without movie theaters. But it is what it is. Safety points. Now, this is why people in other countries are afraid to come to America. Here's why. Mass shootings and gun violence, scaring people away because they see that on TV. You're here, you're desensitized, you're used to it. Over in somewhere else where that doesn't happen, that's terrifying. Terrifying. It's like, what? They do what? That would never happen here. But it happens over there, and you telling me we're going to go vacation where they people shoot and kill each other? No, I don't want to do that. Some countries warn their citizens about traveling to the United States. That is true. Tourists are more cautious, worried about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Public safety feels like a gamble in some cities. America is dangerous to some places, to some people. Heck yeah, it is. America is very dangerous. Some people, we as Americans do not watch world news. So a lot of times we don't know what the hell they telling people about us. You only watch CNN and MSNBC and all that. They don't tell you what the hell they're talking about you, what they're saying about you in China, Russia, all these other places we quote unquote dislike. They don't. What do they? We don't watch their news. I try to follow what's going on in other countries because it's they be talking bad about you. You need to know. You need to know what the hell is going on out there. All right. U.S. healthcare is more expensive than the world, so people, you got to get some insurance, especially coming over here. People want to get insurance. I don't know if you ever traveled and got health insurance and all that. I did one time. Did we get health insurance in Brazil? We had to get some kind of insurance when in Brazil. I got some kind of insurance in Brazil. That was my first time doing it. Visitors without insurance could face $10,000 bills for emergencies. Oh yeah, we face that and we stay here in the country. So yep, you have a problem, a medical emergency, something along those lines in America. Oh man, they're gonna stick it to you. You go like, man, and they probably won't even let you go home to your home country until you pay the bill. I know how America works. Other countries provide cheap or even free emergency care to tourists. America does not. Medical tourism is booming away from the U.S. People are flying to Mexico, Turkey, and Thailand for care. Yes, because those people are places that are cheap. I was originally going to Turkey for the health care. So, they do like this amazing health care. They do this amazing checkup on you and tell you all kind of stuff about your body and all these things you want to know that they would charge you they wouldn't even tell you in America. Like Turkey's healthcare is really up there. Men go over there for hair transplants. Turkey's really on point with the healthcare. If you sprain your ankle in Canada, you'll be fine. In the U.S., you'll pay $2,000 just to get looked at. Fact. That is a fact. You will pay. They're going to charge you. Healthcare is super expensive in America. I don't know if people come over here and get travel insurance. Now, if I'm going to stay somewhere like a month, I'm going to get the health insurance. Yes, I'm getting the health insurance. I'm coming over there to stay for a month. Yes, I am. A week, probably not. But other places, yeah. And in America, quote me if I'm wrong, your health insurance is only good in your state. I don't think health insurance is good statewide. Let me look at that. Let me look that up. There's health insurance. Does American health insurance cover you nationwide? Does American health insurance? There we go. Yep. Work nationwide. Does American health insurance work nationwide? In general, American health plans will not work nationally, especially on your state or residence. You're only covered in your state. Ain't that some shit? You're only covered health insurance in your state. Write that down. I thought about it. I didn't realize that, but it's true. So when you're doing all this traveling, going to other places, doing crazy stuff, you are not covered. That's crazy. We live in America. We live in a country where you're not covered nationwide. Your car insurance is nationwide, but your health insurance is not. You're only covered in your state, so people do travel. People do go other places. That's wild. Your health insurance does not cover you nationwide. I knew it, but I didn't really think about it. Something to consider. So if you're going out town, doing some wild stuff, be careful. Be careful. Because it can cost you. All right. The U.S. is not built for tourists without cars. That's true. If you come, oh man, I don't know. I don't know if you can drive over here with a international or foreign license. Because if you're not going to, that's very true. If you're not going to New York, D.C., Chicago, there is no public transportation. America is not a public transportation type place. You know, you got to Uber or rent a car. Yeah, but there's a lot of places in the world that don't have no train. Yeah, they don't have to. Now Bangkok, Thailand, they had a very nice train. I like their train. Very clean, quiet. People don't talk on the train. I rode the train in Brazil. Freaking zoo. Oh man, we rode the train to a soccer game. It was insane. Everybody, it was all the people on there. Oh, it was bad. Oh man, I'm like, we can't take the train back. And that's what we can't do. We cannot take the train back. And so, you know, like in the United States right now, everybody's kind of divided. The politics. A lot of people don't like Trump. Well, like, what he doing? He's sending everybody home, getting everybody caught up. People like, I don't want to go up there and get caught up, so they're not coming. People that's really the problem for us, because this is how it work, y'all. This is how it work. So I listen to the guy. He drives the Hollywood van that takes all the tourists around. You know, they drive around the city and you know, take everybody to Hollywood Hills, all that stuff. They're not booking right now because people are coming over here. That's something tourists come do. When you come to LA, you probably go, you know, jump in the van, go to Hollywood, drop in, you know, they'll come, hey, come jump in the van. We're going to show you all the famous people's houses. You're like, all right, cool. You pay and do that. Right? But people aren't coming out here like that right now. So he's not making as much money getting booked. So he said, yeah, he's down a day. I think he used to do it like 6 days a week. Now he's down to 5, which kind of sucks. So he's not making any money. The place down the street that people used to go eat at a lot, tourists aren't here. They're not making money. Okay? They're not making money. And then you got, of course, you got the airlines not making money. You got the hotel down the street. They're not making money because tourists aren't coming. So these are 3 people who are not making money because people are afraid to come over here. Tourism matters, man. Some cities run off tourism. The Miami's, the LA's, the New York. You know, people come to go tour. At Las Vegas, a lot of tourists, a lot of tourism. Tourism makes big money. TMZ, there you go. That's it. There you go. London. Oh, you got London. London's another dream destination. London's not on my list. I just not really interested in going to London. I'm gonna make my way there. It's just not on my bucket list. Have you been to Turkey? I have not been to Turkey. Going this year though. Going on the back half of the year. TMZ. Yes, the TMZ bus. That's it. The TMZ bus. The man that drives TMZ bus. He says not a lot of people booking the TMZ bus right now. He's not making no money. The restaurant lady's not making no money. The hotel lady is not making no money. There we go. Domino. No, domino. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm sure the people who drive Uber aren't making any money because there's not as many people coming in. So they got to get it fixed. And look, how are we going to be doing this? And we got the Olympics coming up. You got the whole world coming over here to come watch their teams compete. And yet you throwing everybody out that come over here. How that's going to look? How that look? Now, we got to let everybody come over because the Olympics is a big opportunity for the city to make a lot of money. You got to let everybody. You got athletes coming from all over the place. So how that's going to work? You're gonna be detaining the athletes? How is that going to work? I'm sure this will be long resolved before then, because there's no way in hell you can have immigration problems and be hosting the Olympics. That's not going to work. I guarantee you that's not going to work. We'll never get the Olympics again. Like, hell no, we're not going to America. Man, they locked us up. I had a race that day. No, it's not going to work out. That's a terrible, terrible idea. But we'll see. They're going to have to get this stuff fixed. And they're going to have to get this tariff shit fixed too. Damn sure about a holiday. I guarantee you heard it here first. They're going to have the tariff stuff fixed long before the holiday. You know how many people going to lose money? Companies going to be losing money. They're going to be calling Trump. Hey, Trump, hey, listen to me, man. We need you to do something, man. We losing too much money. People not buying nothing with these tariffs. They're going to have the tariffs are going to be long gone for the holidays because that's when people spend the most money. I guarantee you. They'll be gone. They'll be gone. The tariffs will be gone by the holidays. I hope. I think so. Yep. People are avoiding the U.S. not just for logistics, but the vibe. Yep. I'm telling you, they're talking bad about us in other places. They're like, man, it's unsafe over there. They're going to put you in jail. But where terrorists are going instead? Where are people going instead of the United States? Because, this ain't the only place on earth. They got other places to go to that are cheaper. Top growing destinations. Mexico. Mexico's always top dollar. Portugal. Haven't been. Yeah, I have. No, I haven't been to Thailand. Yes. Turkey. No. Vietnam. Hanoi. I've been to Hanoi. I've been to Vietnam. Vietnam's a good time. You only need like 2 days there. You can get up out of there. But if you're going to Thailand, you should go to Vietnam. If you're going to Thailand, you should go to the Philippines. You should go do both. But next time I go back over to Asia, I'm going to the Philippines first. I got to go get me some lumpia and some dang fish. It's amazing. It's amazing. Why? Why are they going over there? Because it's affordable, safe, beautiful, easy to get around. Because they got public transportation in these other places. Not Mexico. I ain't seen them public transportation in Mexico. But it is cheap to rent a car and drive. Countries are investing in tourism infrastructure while the U.S. is falling behind. These are the places that want your dollars. America feels like it doesn't want people's money. They don't want the money in America. Ain't that some shit? They don't want the money in America. Now, can you blame them? Can you blame them? If you feel like you're going to go to jail for coming over to some place, can you blame people? I can't. I've been to Portugal. Oh, what part? How did you like it? Lisbon, Portugal? How was Portugal? Let us know. Portugal sounds like an amazing, great time. A good time in Portugal. I got to go. Haven't been. But probably hit Portugal. Want to go back to Spain? Yep, probably going to go to Spain and go to Portugal at the same time. Look, because if you're going someplace far, you might as well hop around. You might as well go to more than one place. Why not? You already over there. So like, you know what? I'm here. You come to LA for the first time, might as well go to Las Vegas. It's right down the street. 45-minute flight. Flight. Hey, my mom's been to Portugal. She's been a lot of places. Portugal, been Kuwait, been a lot of places. A lot of places. A lot of places. Hold on. I have not been to Portugal. Plan on it. It's on the list. You gotta just plan in advance to get to all these places. Hold on. Trying to add that. Oops. Dang. There we go. Boom. So don't forget to hit up cheapnotbroke.com. Please and thank you. Yep. Portugal, where we go. Portugal was great. Look how fast Dubai has grew their city into tourism. That is true. People do like going to Dubai. Dubai wasn't nothing in the 80s. Now people just heading on out to Dubai like it's nothing. Going out there on Dubai, playing out in the sand with the camels and stuff. I have not been to Dubai. I know Phyllis and Johnny Hall have been to Dubai. My parents been there. But I have not been to Dubai. Just haven't been interested going over there. They don't have alcohol from what I understand. Now, that's okay. That's cool. I can live without it. I don't need that. But they don't. It is a thing. Over there. So, that's the thing. But a lot of people. But the thing about it is, Dubai has grown really, really fast, and they've scaled quickly because people weren't really going over. You look at the buildings. They built an artificial beach. They got the artificial beach going. They've done a lot. People go over there and ride the camels. You see them riding the dune buggies. It's a lot, and that's a long way to go. And they got Emirates Airlines, which is really nice airlines flying over there. So Dubai has done its due diligence. Dubai has definitely done their due diligence in trying to attract tourists. I would say, what's another place that came up? What's another place that's gone? People are going a lot to. That's new. I mean, everywhere. People are going all over the place. Places in Europe now. But I think Africa. A lot of people are going to Ghana now. South Africa, Kenya, those places. Egypt. So Ethiopia. A lot of people are going. A lot more people are going to Africa nowadays. The beach in Dubai is nice. I stayed out there late at night. Oh, the beach in Dubai is nice. Oh, very nice. And the artificial beach, huh? I have to say, the beach. Speaking of beaches, the nicest beaches I have been to was in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Their beach was nice. Oh man, it's a good time. The waves are nothing to play with. I did not get in the ocean. I'm like, oh no. Them waves will swallow you up and take you out. I wasn't playing in there. But the beach was nice. Their beach was really, really nice. It stays open all night. They got the lights out there so you can stay out there and hang out all night. It's a great time. California beaches, they go dark. You can't do anything. Of course, you got the beach in Miami. That's a whole nother thing, but that's going to take all your money. What was a great beach? Tulum. Oh, yeah, Tulum has become another place. I was not a fan of Tulum. Did not like it. Tulum. Cambodia. Oh, yes, Cambodia is in Asia. Cambodia is in Asia. Didn't make it over there to Cambodia. On the list, though. Cambodia is on the list. I've had Cambodian food quite a few times. I do like Cambodia. Bali. Bali's a nice spot. I haven't been. I've been told Bali's like for lovers and couples and whatnot. Bali was originally on the list, but then I got told about Thailand. We went to Bangkok. Went to Bangkok and went to Patong Beach, Phuket. Woo! Baby, good time. Great time. Great freaking time. Have I been to France? I have been to France. I have been to Paris. I've been to Paris. I've been to Paris. I have been to France. Been to Germany. Been to Spain. Been to Iceland. Germany, Spain, Iceland, and Italy. Germany, Spain, Iceland, and Italy. Yep, been over there. Cambodia, Colombia is growing people now. Oh, yep, we've been to Colombia too. Been to Cartagena. Cartagena's a good ass time. I like Cartagena. Shoot. Wait a minute. Oh man. Wait. I'm gonna go to break. We're gonna break real quick. I'm gonna see if I can find some video from Cartagena. Wait a damn minute. Hold on. I got a video from Cartagena. I got a video on my YouTube channel from Cartagena. Hold on, y'all. Let's go look at that real quick. I'm gonna show y'all Cartagena. We're gonna go to the video real quick. Check that out. I'm glad you brought up Cartagena. Cartagena was good. It was so damn hot. Jesus. Cartagena was the hottest, one of the hottest places. Bangkok was really hot too. Very, very hot. But Cartagena was really hot as well. Let me see. Let me find my Cartagena video real quick. Cartagena. What about Australia? Who's been to Australia? Australia is on my list as well. I want to go to Australia. Australia. I want to go to Down Under. Go give me some kangaroo chops. I want the kangaroo chops. I'm into the kangaroo chops. I heard they're pretty good. Give me some kangaroo chops so I go down there. All right, where is it at? Where are travel tip videos? Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Wait, oh man. We playing all the wrong videos and stuff. That is not it. Hold on. Let me get the playlist. Let me find it. I'm going to find my Colombia video. Cartagena. Bam. Here we go. I went in 2022. Oh, man. And then only 22 people watched that video. Ain't that I worked hard on that video. I worked really hard on that video. Let me see. We're going to play it real quick. Let me see. Let me play the Cartagena video. Here we go. I'm just going to play a real quick snippet of it. That was terrible. That's one of my worst videos. We're not gonna watch that. Oh my god, that was not good. That's not one of my better videos. They're not gonna watch that one. We gotta watch another one. Oh man. Man, not my best work right there. But anyway, yeah, Cartagena, good time. Hot as hell. Great food, and you're out by the water. Great, and they party. Oh man, we went bar crawl. Did bar crawl. Bar crawl was great. Met a lot of people down there. I've been to Panama. Been to Panama too. Yep. Been to Panama City, Panama. They party down there too. That's where I discovered Hennessy VSOP. Oh man, they put me on. They put me on down in Panama. Panama City, Panama. It's a good time. You should go. You should go down to Panama. Go to Colombia. I'm trying to get to Guatemala. That's my next on my list. I have Darwin, Melbourne, Birmingham, and Australia. Oh, wow. You've been to all them places. Okay. Australia. That's where it's at. Australia. Have not been to Australia. It's on my bucket list. It's a long-ass ride out there. Just like everything else. Everything's long ride. Unless you're going to the only places you can get to out the country quickly from the United States is the Caribbean. Everywhere else, you got to take a hike. You want to go to Europe, 6. You want to go to Asia, 10. No, Asia's 12. That's a 12-hour ride. And that's just, straight. That's not including layover. Longer than that. South America, you can get to Colombia from Miami in about 2 hours. Brazil from California was 12 hours. That was a long-ass ride. Everything is long ride back out here. But if you're going to Miami, you can do South America. You can get down there. You can get down to Colombia. You can get to Colombia out of Miami for about $1.50. It's not a bad trip. Not a bad trip. You should give it a shot. Try it. All right, we're gonna go to break real quick, and we're gonna come on back. And come on back. Talk some more travel. We back. There we go. Now I did it again. Didn't we do this? It did this yesterday. Talking about the double me. What the hell? I don't know why it's doing that. It's nice though. Nice little feature. I don't know why it does that. Anyway, yes. Speaking of travel, I always tell you this. When you're going to look up flights and everything, Google Flights is amazing. Skiplag is amazing. 2 places I go look up flights because I be getting down. Now, granted, some people are a little bit more fortunate than others depending on the airport you're flying out of. You got to fly out of a major airport. Los Angeles, World Airport. You out of Atlanta, you can go wherever you want. Atlanta, Miami, New York. I want to say Dallas, Atlanta. But some airports, they got more flights. They got more options. Some places a little harder to go, like Charlotte. That's a hard place to get out of. Hey, if you're watching right now, hit the like button for me. We only got 2 likes right now. Hit the like button. It helps the algorithm and all that stuff. Please hit the like button for me. But anyway, Charlotte's not a great city to come out of. Some cities just suck. Some cities it's just really tough to come out of. You got to go to a larger city. Like I used to live in Greensboro, North Carolina. I always had to fly to Charlotte or Atlanta to get to the next city. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, let's see. Let's get in a little more of this stuff before we get into the interesting news. Let's get into a little more of this. Why people are not coming to America now and travel tourism is down. People are not making as much money as they once did. So like I said, people are getting hemmed up in other countries. They're not wanting to come over here. And that affects a lot of people's businesses. Especially if you're in the tourism business, if you're in one of these cities and you really hit your bottom line during tourism season, that's going to hurt you. That's going to hurt you. Because, think about all the people from Canada that come down here. They're not even wanting to come. There's a lot of people that's going to be hurt and affected. And I think the restaurant industry is going to be affected because, when you're out of town, you got to eat out. Hotel industry is going to be affected. Airlines, they'll be fine. They'll live. Who else is going to be affected? And, just local. Just places where people used to come through. You get a lot of foot traffic and make a lot of money. That's not going to be happening right now. And it's all because of the tariffs and all, not because of the tariffs, all because of this immigration issue. So it's not just affecting, people who are here. It's affecting people who want to come here and have fun and spend their money. And if your business is built off of people coming over here spending their money, you're kind of screwed. You're not in a good situation. Melbourne, Australia. I saw a cheap flight to Bangkok, Thailand for $9.36. It will take you 33 hours to get there and 3 layovers. I'll pass. Yeah, hell no. No, sir. Nope. I'm going to pay that $1,500. That's not worth your time. Not three layovers. That's too much. And you got to go through customs every time. That's too much. Nah. Yep, you can't do that. You can't do that. You let that one go. Mm-mm. I've heard VPNs are very useful. VPNs are very useful. I use a VPN myself. I actually use a VPN. VPN is great. It kind of makes your IP address jump around, so you can't get, they're not just tracking your IP address. So, because when they use the cookies, they track you. They see you've been coming back quite a few times. They know this. They raise the price on you with the flights. So that's why they tell you don't go back 1,000 times, because they know you're watching. They're watching. So they're watching you. So yeah, that's not a good, I'm not going to say it's not a good idea, but if you're going to look for a flight, make sure you're close to ready to buy. Don't go back looking 3-4 times over 4 days. They're gonna raise the price on you, because the cookies are tracking you. They are tracking you. Dirty game, nasty game, but that's what they're doing. They are tracking you, and then that's how they know to raise the price. Or sometimes, now naturally, seats sell out. As they sell out more of the plane, as the more seats are purchased on the plane, they raise the price anyway. So there's nothing you can really do about that. You just got to be cognizant, or set a flight tracker so you know when the flight price is going up. Because you don't want to get hit over the head. You don't want to get hit over the head. And I'm telling you, the prices go up. Sometimes they'll go up $30. Next thing you know, it'll be up $100. You're like, wait a minute. And if it's a day that you got to go, you don't have no flexibility. Now, if sometimes you got flexibility. Well, if I'm not going to go on this day, I'm going to go on this day. You don't always have flexibility like that. Sometimes you got to be there on a certain time by a certain day, and you really can't mess. You really can't do anything about that. All right, let's get into some of that news. Let's get into some of that interesting news real quick. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Got a comment. Cookies caught me so bad buying a flight to Puerto Rico. Oh, yeah, the cookies, man. You got to turn them down. But the VPN, it keeps them off of your ass. It keeps them off of your butt, because it changes your your IP address. And you can be in an IP address in a different country and all that. So it helps out. And I think it's good because Netflix shows different things in different countries. So you can put your VPN on, and be in another country and get other things. Even when I'm on my VPN, if I'm in like Honduras, or if in Chile or Spanish, the ads will come through in that language. They'll start showing those ads. It's pretty dope. I like it. It helps me out. Now, is it 100% efficient? I don't know that. But for what I paid for it and what it's done, it feels like it. Interesting news. All right, let's get to it. What the hell is going on in the world today? Apple seeks pause. All right, let's see. What do we got? U.S. automakers furious at Trump's trade deal with UK. And here's why. Who ain't furious at Trump with these trade deal? A group representing General Motors, Ford, and Stellantis blasted President Trump's trade deal announced with the UK kingdom, saying it would harm the U.S. auto sector. British car makers will be given a quota of 100,000 cars a year that can be sent to the United States at a 10% tariff rate. Almost the total Britain exported last year, compared to 25% for Mexico and Canada, nearly all other countries. Under this deal, it will allow it to be cheaper to import a UK vehicle with very little U.S. content than a USMCA complaint vehicle from Mexico or Canada. What the hell? Canada is in half American part. So sum it all up. Basically, wow, they're letting them bring in cars from the UK for a 10% tariff. U.S. automakers are concerned that this could be a template for other agreements that could put vehicles that they assemble in Canada or Mexico at a disadvantage. The White House did not reply immediately or respond to requests for comment. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea. But let me tell you this. When them Chinese cars come over here, it's over. Go on YouTube and go look up the Chinese electric vehicles. Go look at what the hell they're doing. Amazing. and they're like $30,000-$40,000. They're very inexpensive. They got luxury vehicles for like 30 grand. Some stuff that you would pay 100 grand over there for, they got like $30,000 vehicles. They're very nice. They're very nice. I'm trying to tell you, get an opportunity. Get on YouTube and Google Chinese electric cars and just go see what the hell they got going on and the prices. That's why America won't let them over here, because everybody's going to buy them and they're going to put everybody out. Tesla's going out of business. They are, man. People going to buy them electric cars. And but I know this for a fact. When an e-car can go further than a car with gas, problems will arise. That will be the revolution. When they say one day an electric car drove from coast to coast on one charge, gas is out of here. That's when you're going to have a big problem. That's when you're going to have a big problem. When a regular car can get the same type of mileage as a semi-truck, there you go. We're going to have problems. Big problems. Big problems. Next one. Joann Arts and Crafts stores are having big sales ahead of closures. Here's how to score a massive deal. Craft retailer Joann's is offering hefty discounts from its products ahead of its stores shutting its doors for good at the end of the month. The company's website says it's going out of business sales at 50% off, 80% off through limited exclusions apply, and discounts may vary by location. Oh, damn it. I never went to Joann's like that. I go to Michael's. I don't see very many Joann's, so I can't say I'm hurt by this. Been in Joann's, but I don't go. Michael's is the place I go. Well, wait a minute. I think Joann's sells more home goods. Is Joann's an arts and crafts store? Is Joann's arts and crafts? Let me see. What the heck? What is Joann's? Is Joann's arts and crafts? Because that means Joann. Fabrics and crafts. Yeah. Fabrics and crafts. Arts and crafts. Some of the Michaels. Now, Michaels is going strong. Michaels ain't going out of business no time soon. I like Michaels. I go to Michaels all the time. I used to buy my t-shirts from Michaels. But then I realized they was hustling me. I get my t-shirts way cheaper than that. But Michaels is a good place if you like arts and crafts. Now, I wouldn't tell you to keep going buy your supplies there. Go buy them somewhere else. Because Michael costs a little bit of money. It's a great place to start, but it ain't where you want to finish. You can go buy this stuff on Amazon. Way cheaper, better, somewhere else. So, I started out, when I was making my t-shirts, I started out getting them from Michaels. Man, Michaels is hitting me over the head. And I was getting my vinyl from Michaels. No deal. I got a vinyl store and a t-shirt store I go to, and I don't have to pay any of that anymore. I don't have to pay those high prices because those prices was high. They was getting me. Apple seeks to pause on Epic Games' contempt ruling that could cost App Store billions. Apple has asked Federal Appeals Court in California to pause on a April 30th ruling requiring the company to open up its App Store to rivals. A court order the iPhone maker claims that could cost it billions of dollars each year if it remains in effect. The Cupertino, California-based company argued in U.S. District Court ruling given by Yvonne Gonzalez Rogers. The ruling last month contained extraordinary measures that will handcuff Apple's ability to compete in perpetuity. Last month, Rogers' Apple firm found the contempt of 2021 injunction that arose from a lawsuit filed by Fortnite, maker of Epic Games, referred to the company as potential criminal charges. The judge alleged that CEO Tim Cook chose poorly by directing employees to defy previous injunction that Vice President Finance Alex Roman outright. So basically, yeah, the Apple doesn't want to let everybody. They're trying to keep a monopoly on the App Store. They're not trying to let everybody in. They don't want to let everybody in, and they're trying to hold a monopoly on that. Oh, Joann's, yes, arts and crafts. Yes, Joann's is arts and crafts. That is right. Thank you for that. I didn't know. I forgot. Yeah, you can take classes at Joann's, floral arrangement, making classes, bows, and more. You used to be able to take classes at Joann's, not anymore. Hopefully, Michael's offers that. But Joann's was nice, but I just didn't see him. But you would think if Michael's is still competing, so would Joann's. But I don't know the situation. Who knows? Wow. That would definitely be cutting Apple's revenue. It would. Yep, they don't want to do that. Mm-mm. Apple's trying to keep a monopoly on everything. So, Yeah, they don't want to let other people in their app store because it's gonna. Oh yeah, it wants them to open up his app store to competitors. Hell no, no, I don't want to do that. Why do I want to open up my app store to competitors? Not trying to do that. No, absolutely not. That is not what I'm trying to do. No. All right, look here. Let's take a look at this. Let's get me up, share my screen with y'all. The top 100, the top 100 Amazon Mother's Day gift ideas delivered for last minute shopping. All right, guys, for shits and giggles, let's take a look at that. Let's see what they're trying to get you to spend your money on. This bull. The top 100 Amazon Mother's Day gift ideas delivered for last minute shopping. Let's take a look, shall we? Our perfect place pot, $140. No. Stay cozy, $11 pillow, maybe. Marketo Ties Mini Eucro Cotton Cosmetic Bag, $66. Seattle Sleeping Mask, $34. Bunch of crap. What's this? Clinique Powder Longwear Lipstick, $26. Jar and Tomato Kitchen Cooking Timer, $8.99. Man, nobody's mom wants this garbage. This is garbage. You're getting out of here. We're not going to waste our time with this crap. Bunch of crap. Nope. But if you get your Mother's Day stuff sent out today, ladies and gentlemen, get it all sent out today. You want to make sure they get it. You want to make sure they get it on time. So send out your Mother's Day gift as soon as you can. All right? Bam. Bam. This has been a good show. Been talking about a lot of travel. People have been going a lot of places. Everybody's been over there. People have been to Portugal. Phyllis Hall's been to Portugal. Josh is trying to get to Bangkok. Been to Panama. Shauna 53738's been to Tulum. Yeah, we got a lot of people been to a lot of places. Travel is great. It's good for the soul. And then, you don't have to pay a lot of money to do it. But here's the thing. When you go out and come back, you always have a new perspective on life. Would you not agree with that? When you go travel, you see that other people are living life another way differently than yourself. And you realize, you know what? Man, maybe I can do some things different. Or you can just pick up on some things they got. Like I started taking cooking classes. My fiance put me on taking cooking classes. We take cooking classes now. We come back. We eat different foods. We try different things. I wasn't eating plantains before I went to Colombia. I eat plantains all the time now. All kind of stuff. I wasn't on garlic like that until I went to Colombia. I'm on it all the time now. So when you go travel, it provides perspective. And, they always try to take you, wait till you retire to travel. No, go do it now. Do it while you can. Do it while you're upright and you're physically able to. And traveling is cheaper than it ever has been before. It really is. You can go a lot of places, do a lot of things. And life is all about experiences. You're going to forget what you had on, but you're not going to forget where you were at and who you were with. Travel is essential because it creates memories. It creates a lot of good memories. You get to try new foods, go do new things, learn new different languages. It's a great experience. You should get out and see the world while you can. You don't have to break the bank to do so either. You don't. You really don't. If you plan ahead, plan efficiently, you stick with cheap, not broke, you can get to wherever you want to go in the world for a decent price. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, that has been our show. We're going to be back on Monday night. Monday night with more Cheap Not Broke. Thank y'all all for tuning in. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you head on over to cheapnotbroke.com. cheapnotbroke.com. Watch my comedy special, Who is Malcolm? And go grab yourself some merchandise. We got new colors, Cheap Not Broke colors up there. So go grab yourself one of these new colors. This is I don't know what color this is, but it's nice though. It's nice. So make sure you head over to the website. Tomorrow night, we got Flower Bed Funnies. So make sure you come on out if you're in the Long Beach area. If you're in the Long Beach area, come on out. Come holler at your boy. Come holler at us. All right, we're going to be in the city. I'm hosting. I got a funny lineup. I got Brent Taylor, Brandon Wiley, Taquita Love, Shaman Jahal, and Elisa Latique. It's going to be a great, funny, awesome show. Flower Bed Funny. All the ladies that come out get a flower. All the mothers that come out get a flower as well. So all the ladies in attendance get a flower. Bars. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yep, come on out to the comedy show. It's going to be great. Got some new hot fire for y'all as usual. I'm going to be doing 30 minutes at the top, cutting the fool, and then we're going to turn loose. It's a great time, awesome time. And if you're a lady, if you haven't gotten a flower all year, come get your first one at the show. I got one for you. just specially for you. Okay? I thank you all for tuning in. I only got 2 likes. I would appreciate it if y'all would hit the like button. Somebody hit the like button for me, please. Hit the like button. I would really, really appreciate that. And thank you. And hit the subscribe button. Tell a friend of a friend of a friend about Cheap Not Broke. If you enjoy the content, if you like it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. But most importantly, make sure you come back and watch. Very important. Come back and watch Cheap Not Broke every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All right, everybody. We're going to be back on Monday night. Thank you all for tuning in. And have a good weekend. I'm going to the fair, so I'm going to have a video for you on Monday. I'm going to have a video for you if I can get it edited in time. But I'm going to have a video for you on Monday. I'm going to break down how much it costs going to the fair. I'm back in the field making content, y'all. I'm back in the field. So I will be in the field this weekend making some content, and I will be bringing it to you on Monday. So don't miss my fair experience on Monday. Tune in. Check that out. All right. I'll see y'all Monday night. Peace out.